Hello, Virgo. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading, focused on the second half of June from the 16th all the way through the 30th. General reading as always, guys, so please do keep that in mind. It will not resonate with every single person. I'm going to be focusing on those who are in separation or going through challenges in your relationship at this time. So we're going to start things off with 3D messages with these two decks, my Silhouettes deck, and then we'll grab some cards from the Mystic Moon Oracles deck and clarify with Tarot. All right, Virgo, so let's begin and see how this is going to unfold for you for the second half of June. 3D messages, angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. All right, so when it comes to you and your person in 3D, what's happening? We have dream house. It's not a home unless we're in it together. For some of you, maybe you live together, you shared a home, or you guys might have even talked about buying a dream home someday. But without being together, you guys are apart. It's just four walls. It's just a house. Let's grab some additional cards. We've got drama. Don't start it. Don't allow it. Don't add to it. So there could have been some drama here, which drove a wedge between the two of you, letting us know here too that this was a very complicated situation. Look at this. You guys experienced a tower moment here. Okay, so complicated. You and I, we're a complex duo. This love story hasn't been easy. Ups, downs, challenges, clearly challenges, obstacles to overcome. But you and I together, we can get through it all. And that's the key, despite the drama, despite the complications and tower moments. As long as you guys are putting in the work together, you can get through it. Because something happened here that was pretty heavy and perhaps unexpected, catastrophic to the relationship. And this card does say the tower will fall when you ignore the red flags every time. Without fail. So whatever you guys were ignoring and sweeping under the rug, whatever those red flags represented, Virgo, you guys ignored it, which is why the tower came down. Okay? So for some of you, this could represent a broken home, a broken marriage, a broken partnership, even broken families. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know for the 3D messages for this reading for the second half of June? And I believe we're still in Mercury retrograde, if I'm not mistaken, until the 22nd. We have commitment coming through here, followed by the divine feminine. And then we have the fall card coming through. So that could represent the fall season or that the relationship fell apart. And then we have a yes answer coming through as well. So let's go ahead and clarify these with some tarot. I'm going to start things off with my tarot teacher. So let's clarify what has presented itself here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know? 3D messages. So what we have so far is you guys are dealing with a very complicated situation where a tower moment happened because red flags were being ignored. Some of you guys, I feel you were in a committed partnership. Doesn't have to be marriage, but I do feel some of you were married, and this situation, this drama, really affected the relationship. And it fell apart. But we have that yes answer right there. So maybe that's just clarifying that yes, it fell apart. However, you guys could be twin flames here. 4 of Wands representing the foundation of the relationship. The foundation of the home. The foundation of the family. This can represent a reunion though. A celebration. A wedding as well. Okay? Teamwork, a homecoming, all of it represented with that 4 of Wands. It's the 1111 card in tarot. So if you happen to be seeing the time 1111 or that number, your angels might be wanting to communicate something to you. We've got sevens coming in, 7 of Cups and the 7 of Wands, representing, sevens represent faith in tarot. So the 7 of Cups is having too many options, or someone who was entertaining other options in love and romance, having multiple possibilities, fantasizing about other people. 7 of Wands is representing the competition as well. That could have been why some of you could be feeling very territorial with your person. That could be you, the feminine, if that's you, if that's something that you relate to. I'm feeling a tickle in my throat already. For my regulars, you already know what that means, that there's a blockage in the throat chakra. It causes me to feel that tickle in my throat, and then it makes me cough. So there might not be a whole lot of talking, conversing. There could be a blockage in communication. But you're being offered a new beginning here. So something needed to come to an end. Something fell apart in order to bring you a new opportunity to start over. Finding new passion either in the existing partnership, having learned from no longer ignoring the red flags, or for some of you, just being able to move in a different direction to find passion in your life again, whether that has to do with getting into another love relationship or doing something that you really love at this time. Maybe throwing all of your energies into work, especially if your love life isn't going the way you'd like. 9 of Pentacles. Some of you are self-sufficient, you're solo, you're independent. Financially, maybe you might be doing okay, successful in that way, because this can represent financial independence. But I'm also feeling independent, single, solo as far as a relationship. So you might be single right now. You were committed before. You might be single now because of the third party situation some of you guys might have dealt with, or infidelities, whatever brought this tower down. Because someone was clearly entertaining way too many options here. We've got a masculine really thinking about you, though, Divine Feminine. Could be a water sign here, that King of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces for some of you guys. But the King of Cups is someone who's very caring and loving, very compassionate and emotionally balanced, very affectionate. For some of you, this could represent perhaps your husband. If you guys are in separation, they still love you. Maybe they are able to get past or look past whatever this apocalypse represents, whatever the complications are, and ready to extend that cup of love once again to the feminine. It's interesting how we've got this Page of Swords right next to this King. So the King representing someone more mature and established, the Page representing somebody younger perhaps. Some of you could be dealing with a masculine who is an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This Page is someone who's very curious perhaps about the feminine and really wanting to reach out and talk. But there's a delay here as far as that communication. Maybe that's why I was feeling that tickle in my throat chakra. But look at this, the 2 of Cups falling right next to the answer is yes. So yes, you can have unity. You can come back into union. For those of you guys who separated, who were married but went into separation, maybe those divorce papers were never filed, or you guys haven't gone through with it. This could be a marriage that can be restored for some of you. Soulmates that come back together, or twin flames that come back together. The attraction is still here. They still love you. I feel that. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages here, Virgo. focusing on 3D messages. So I'm going to pull from my Heart Space Oracle and perhaps what it is that you guys want to say to each other at this time. What's in your heart space? So take whichever messages you feel are coming from your heart, and the rest could be coming from your person. So let's grab some messages here. 3D messages. So no doubt it's been complicated. Just the mere sound of your name is enough to brighten my day every day. So they hear your name and it makes them happy. Even though you guys might be apart or whatever challenges you're going through, it still really makes them happy to know that, you know, you've been a part of their life. And maybe they're acknowledging too that because of the drama that they might have created, red flags that they were ignoring, you know, maybe they're ready to finally take responsibility for that. Ready to offer that cup of love and wanting union. What started out as friendship turned into something so magical. Let's bring the magic back. So there's someone here clearly who wants to come back, who wants to restore the magic in the partnership. I can't even breathe right without you. I heard you loud and clear. So this could, sometimes it represents people who raise their voice, or if you guys were bickering and arguing, whatever it was that you said to them, maybe they finally get it. You made your point. Let's see what else. One more message. My heart yearns for you every second of every day of every night. I can't wait to be in your arms again. And bottom of the deck, look at this. I'm yours. So they still want to be a part of your life, Virgo. And if you relate to any of these messages for yourself, then you could be yearning for them just as much as they are yearning for you. Okay, so that's what's presenting itself here in the 3D. The possibility of being able to come back into union despite the complications, red flags, and tower moments. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what needs to come through in the 5D. So I'm going to go ahead and grab messages from the Heart and Soul Love Oracle. This is one of my decks here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know? So this is a rather lengthy reading, probably about an hour or slightly under. I just started creating a storyline or an outline for the reading, and I just kept going and going and didn't realize it was going to be such a long reading, but you know, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and see in the 5D what needs to come through here. Lost and found. Okay, so maybe they were feeling really lost, and once they found the connection with you, you helped restore balance in this person's life. This is somebody who's very grateful to have connected with you in this lifetime. There's that reference to breathing once again. Didn't that come through? Let's see, where is that? I can't even breathe right without you. And they are re-acknowledging that here in the 5D. I was drowning my sorrows before you came into my life. I didn't think I would ever be able to come up for air again. A broken heart can slowly kill you if you let it. Thank you for rescuing me, for helping me to finally exhale. And maybe that's the impact that you made on this person, but I'm also getting that they messed something up here along the line. And the Lost and Found card says, you have always been my guiding light. When I'm worried, sad, overwhelmed, uncertain, scared, anxious, depressed, confused, you're always there to help me find my way through this maze called life. I'd be lost without you, and I'm forever grateful that my path led me to you. So they're feeling lost. They can't breathe without you. All of these things that they're going through because you're not a part of their life currently. Look at this. We have Kismet, and then we have Forever and Always. Okay, so this card says, you and I were two lost souls destined to meet in this lifetime. It doesn't matter how many wrong turns or choices we've made before we came into each other's lives. All that matters is that in the end, we got it right. We found each other. So this is a destined connection, guys, regardless of the drama, regardless of anything difficult that you have endured in this partnership. And then we've got forever and always. This card does say no matter how you look at it, sideways, upside down, backwards, forwards, and everywhere in between, this is how I want us to be. So they still want you to be a part of their life for the rest of their life. And if you feel the same way, hopefully you guys can find your way back to each other. So let's grab some cards from the Journey of Love deck, Volume 1 and 2 by Bridget of Divine Essentials. For Virgo for the second half of June, focusing on 5D messages right now. I want you now. There's this very aggressive energy that's coming through here. So maybe in the 5D they're more aggressive rather than how they're being in the 3D. In the 3D, perhaps they're holding back. They're unable to currently create any sort of movement. I feel they want to, but maybe there's, as we've already seen, there's a bit of a delay for that to happen. But in the 5D, they can't help it. They're expressing themselves to you, letting you know it's like, you're my forever. I want you always. I can't breathe without you. You are my destiny, you know? So they're more aggressive. Ready to follow you anywhere. So they're just surrendering everything, really, you know, just kind of throwing it up to the universe to be able to handle this. And they're telling you here in the 5D that they're ready to be with you. They are ready to really give their all into this partnership. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some tarot to clarify. So I'm going to pull from my new deck. This is the Illuminated Star Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know here? We've got the Two of Wands, okay? Interesting how part of the interpretation of the Two of Wands is someone who leaves home. You know, so if you guys did share a home together, remember the dream house card that we have, and it says it's not a home unless we're in it together. Somebody did leave. This could be you that left or the other person, but this is also a card of making decisions and planning for the future. Clearly, someone's heart was broken. More than likely, it was your heart that was broken, Virgo. You're sad, you're feeling sorrow. This could represent a love triangle for some of you. It's grieving. I mean, this is a very painful energy. And I'm also getting for some of you that you could have certainly experienced heartbreak before this connection, and this person came into your life and helped to heal you. So in a way, you both kind of made this huge impact on each other's lives, and maybe were able to breathe once again and to exhale, as it says. We have a divine masculine coming in as the Emperor here. So for some of you, maybe your person is an Aries here. This can also represent fatherhood. So some of you guys could have already had children together, or your masculine could already have had children from previous relationships. There were rivalries and competition here. So yeah, love triangles, third-party situation, infidelities. But someone is waking up here. And then we've got the Lovers card coming in as well. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini also. So someone has had the opportunity to really reflect on their actions here. They are going through an awakening. They still feel this deep connection with you, Virgo. I think I really do feel that they still love you. They still care for you. They want to be a part of your life. Even though they know they messed up, they still want to be a part of your life. And so maybe it falls on your lap to be able to decide if you will accept them back in, or if it's just a done deal. You've got some choices here, which is what the Lovers represents. Choices and decisions. Making decisions, planning for the future. So this really does come together. But I really feel when it comes to your masculine, they're ready to establish a much stronger foundation in this partnership. They know that they created a situation where there was a lot of drama, red flags, tower moments. And yes, that can be infidelities for some of you, but that doesn't have to be for everyone. So whatever the challenges were, whatever those red flags were that were being ignored, it doesn't always have to be a third party. It doesn't always have to be a cheating person. But I do feel for some of you, that is exactly what you went through. So let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages to reflect the 5D messages that need to come through here. I'm going to pull from my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck. So Virgo, what does your person want to say to you at this time? If any of these messages relate to you and what it is that you want to say to them, you're more than welcome to interpret it in that way too. So what's the dialogue here in the 5D? What'll that look like? And then we'll go ahead and add additional conversations through telepathic communication here. That's the next section of this reading. Oh my God, look at this. They really want you to know that they love you. That's it. Plain and simple. They love you. You know, they can't breathe without you. Forever and always. I thought I knew what love was until you loved me. Okay? They really thought that they had experienced what that type of love was, but not until you came into it. What else? My face hurts when I think of you because I can't stop smiling. You bring a smile to their face every time they think of you, Virgo. Look at this. No one else can love me the way you do. And even though there were infidelities and love triangles here, nothing could match up to the type of love that you guys have shared. My world would fall apart without you here. And the thing is, with that apocalypse, it did fall apart. It absolutely did fall apart. Okay, and then we have, it was love at first sight then, and my love has grown more and more each day since. So the very first time you guys connected, it was love at first sight. It was an instant connection between the two of you, and they're coming through here in the 5D, letting you know that they still love you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at some telepathic conversations that you guys might be having at this time. All right, so let's take a look at that. Telepathic conversation. So I'm going to go ahead and start with this deck by Angelic Revelation 144. It's called You Have My Heart, Soul Lovers in Separation. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. So telepathic conversations between you and your person. What needs to come through here, please? Your love makes my day, my week, my month, my year, and my life. I'm telling you, there's something about the way you love this person. They maybe tried to replicate it, tried to find it in other connections, and they could not do it. They couldn't do it. Letting you walk away from me is my biggest regret. I should have fought for you and for us. Yep, they've got some regrets here. Love doesn't even begin to describe what I feel about you. There are no words to explain the depth of my feelings. There really are not. Okay? And the way they're perhaps explaining themselves to you in this reading, it's just touching the surface of how much they love you, I feel. All right. So let's go ahead and grab some additional telepathic conversations, messages from your divine masculine. I'm going to pull from my Thinking Man Oracle, Volume 2. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo, focusing on the divine masculine. So what does the masculine want to say to the feminine right now? I hope our future babies look like you. So this is a masculine who wants to have a family, who wants to have children with the feminine. Wow. I'm not going to chase you anymore. Okay, so we might have had a masculine who was the chaser and the feminine could have been the runner here. But they're not doing that anymore. Maybe because they realize that they need to just take a step back and give the feminine time. Since you've left, I've forgotten what making love feels like. Since you've left, I've tried to move on, but my body knows the difference between making love and just having sex. And I feel they've experienced that. You know, they stepped out on the connection. Since we do have references to third parties and love triangles here, it was just sex. That's all it was. But with you, it was making love. There's a difference. We were best friends. I love you. I need you. I miss you. Will you let me come back to be your best friend again? Wow. These are messages, guys, from your divine masculine. Look at the bottom of the deck. I love you. I love you. I love you. Is it sinking in yet? We have a masculine here who loves the feminine so much, but they perhaps also recognize that they messed up. Letting you walk away from me is my biggest regret. So let's go ahead and grab some messages now on behalf of the divine feminine. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my deck the Woman's Intuition Oracle. And I don't know why when I created this, there was just more of this challenging energy with some of the messages. Not so much with the masculine deck that I created, but with this one, the messages can pack a bit more of a punch, or it can be a little bit more harsh towards the masculine. And maybe there's a reason for that. I don't know. But let's go ahead and take a look here, divine feminine, what it is that you would want to say to your masculine telepathically. Telepathic conversations between you and your masculine. So this is from the feminine. What's meant to be will be. I pray it's in this lifetime. Okay? So you're just, you know, turning it over to the universe. Trusting that if this is truly meant to work itself out, it will. Look at this. Your side of the bed needs wrinkles. Come home. So remember, we've had references to somebody who left home, okay, the Two of Wands. And then there was the dream house. It's not a home unless we're in it together. You want your masculine to come back home, for those of you who did share a home together. I'm simply mesmerized looking at your handsome face. So you're very attracted to your masculine. You find them to be very attractive, very handsome. Please stay, okay? This could have been something that you even said to your masculine at the time. If they did leave home, if they pursued another person, you know, you wanted them to stay, but at the end of the day, you can't force them. They were going to do what they were going to do. Look at this. I love you. I want you. I need you. You both love each other. Look at this next card here. We've got twin souls reunite. These are really nice messages coming through. You guys are pouring your heart out here telepathically. And hopefully you'll be able to say these words to each other for real in the 3D eventually. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some additional messages. I'm going to pull from my modern day Seers Tarot and Oracle Tarot with a twist. And if you're not familiar with this deck, it's a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners who are interested in learning how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed meanings, as you can see right here. So there's no second guessing what the meanings of the cards are. The twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards, okay? So let's see. What else? Six of Pentacles. I love it. First of all, Pentacles picking up off of your own earth energy. This is about equality right here. This is what you are requiring of your relationship with your person. There has to be equality. There has to be compromise. There has to be the both of you putting in the work together to be able to make this relationship grow and last. Equal give and take. It's got to be 50-50. Otherwise, it creates a very lopsided energy between the two of you. This is simply confirming for us what we already know, that there has been deception, lies, and cheating that happened. So it's time to really let that go. It's time to lay down the heaviness of those burdens that both of you perhaps have been carrying for a very long time. Look at this. You've got the Sun coming in, and then you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So yes, you've been through an apocalypse, a tower moment. You've had a very complicated situation here, but you're being offered the opportunity to find happiness here between the two of you. Okay, so this is a very positive card coming through. It of course represents the happiest card in tarot with the Sun. This is celebration. This is fulfillment. Very happy energy coming back into union. Marriage for some of you guys, or a marriage restored. Ten of Pentacles. Money matters looks really good for you, Virgo. This represents a very happy time for you moving forward. A secure time in love. This person that you're thinking about could even be a perfect match for you. It hasn't been a perfect relationship in that everything has been sunshine and rainbows. No, it has not. But they still represent someone who could ultimately still be your ideal mate. You guys make each other happy. You just have to really let go and detach from what has happened before. There has to be patterns that are broken. There has to be healing, obviously. Conversations, very painful conversations that could also be very healing. So there's a lot that you guys need to talk about still. But I feel the Sun coming through here. Ten of Pentacles represents a very positive outcome for you and this person. Okay, so let's take a look at the physical connection, the sexual chemistry between you and this person here, Virgo. All right, so let's grab some cards from, I'm going to use my Sugar and Spice Oracle. Now, this section of the reading, it does contain sexual innuendos, sexual content, and even profanity from some of the cards. So if you don't want to hear this part, you don't have to. You're more than welcome to fast forward to the next section. All right, Virgo, so let's begin. When it comes to the physical connection, the sexual chemistry between you and the person that you're thinking about, let's grab some cards here. We've got donuts. Somebody could really love donuts here. Things were so perfect between us in the beginning. What went wrong? Is it the chemistry, the attraction, the passion, the laughter, those intimate moments, our compatibility, the love we thought we shared? I'm not sure. I get that we had to say goodbye to figure this all out, but it doesn't make this emptiness, this hole in my heart, hurt any less because you're not there. Oh my God. That pretty much wraps up what has been coming through in this reading in that one card. Things were perfect in the beginning, and you guys can still restore happy times and better times ahead. The passion, the laughter, the attraction, all of these things are still here. We have peaches. Oh my gosh. If all you want is a booty call, your butt better move along because you're barking up the wrong tree. This booty is meant for bigger and better things. Okay, so you're taking a stand for yourself, Virgo. You're letting your person know it's like, I'm not about third parties. I'm not about just a casual hookup. If all you want is a booty call, you better go elsewhere, because that's not what it is that you're wanting. Okay, let's grab this one. We've got Cherry. Okay, you never know which version of me you're going to get, because I'm not that predictable. Some days you may find I'm pretty wild. Eat me, bite me, lick me. Savor my flavor. I can make you drool with pleasure. Careful, I could stain the sheets. Okay, so somebody might also really love peaches and cherries here. So, I mean, if you relate to any part of that, if you feel that there is a wild side to you, and you're really wanting your person to know this, that you can pleasure them and that they're not going to have to go outside of the relationship to find that. Let's grab one more. We've got cheesecake, okay? I know I may be a bit too much for your mouth to handle and maybe too rich for your blood, but I'm worth a taste. My kisses are sweet and full of passion. Stop pretending that you don't want more of me, although I recognize that there's only so much of me you can take. Indulge, we can work it off. Okay, so some of you guys could also really love cheesecake. I know I do, and I am a Virgo. So take whatever part of these messages relate to how you're feeling about your person, and of course this could be describing how they see you. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this. I'm going to pull from the Slow and Sexy Sensual Love Favors deck by Angelic Revelation 144 once again. I want to hold and massage your hand. Okay, that could be something that they already did, something that they enjoyed doing for you. I want to massage your neck. So massaging, sensual massages could be something that you guys really enjoyed. Let's talk dirty to each other. That could have been how you guys created foreplay in your relationship, you know, before you actually were intimate, before things escalated to a more physical connection. Okay, so you guys maybe started off with sexting or just talking dirty to each other, and also when you're having sex, when you're being intimate, that could also be a thing for some of you. I want to give you an oily back rub. So there's a lot of massaging going on here, which could be a precursor to being intimate and making love to each other. And bottom of the deck here, we've got, I want to kiss every inch of your body slowly. All right, so some very sensual messages there. All right, so lastly, from this group of cards, I wanted to go ahead and grab some Lyrics of the Heart. This is the Grown and Sexy version by Divine Moon Empress. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. All right, so let's take a look. Let's see. You let me violate you, desecrate you, penetrate you. You let me complicate you. I'm not familiar with what song that's from, but, you know, that could be something that you relate to for some of you guys. When I think about your sex, nothing better comes to my mind. I want to sex you all the damn time. This is someone who could be really obsessed with making love to you, having sex with you. Let's grab one more song. I'm so hot, just like an oven. I need your lovin', baby. I can't hold it much longer. It's getting stronger. I feel their sexual desire for you. It's getting stronger and stronger. The more that you guys are apart, the more they are unable to be with you in the physical sense. And they could be dreaming about you. They could be fantasizing about you sexually. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some additional tarot here. This time I'm going to use my Tabby Tarot Teacher. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. What else do we need to know? So the physical connection, the sexual chemistry is strong. Strong, strong, strong. But you also want someone to know here that you're not a booty call. That's not what it is that you are interested in. Seven of Pentacles is one of those cards where hard work will pay off. Putting in the work back into this relationship. And things finally falling into place here, okay? This is a wait and see card, which is letting us know that things might not happen the second half of June, but as long as you're just able to hang in there and give your person the opportunity to come towards you, just wait and see how it goes. I have a feeling here you might not be disappointed with how things play itself out. You know, so we have already established that there's been sneakiness and love triangles that happened here. So more than likely you did walk away from that. You're not interested in a booty call, but perhaps because you weren't interested in that, they decided to seek it out with someone else. And I feel there's been a shift in the energy here. They're not looking for that now. They've experienced it and it wasn't what it was that they were looking for. They're feeling very nostalgic. Six of Cups. They're thinking about you. They're remembering the times that you guys have shared. They want to bring the romance back. Knight of Cups. Someone who's very chivalrous. Very charming. They're following their heart this time. And then we have the Star. So there's a possibility here that a wish can still manifest itself for you, Virgo. A dream that can be realized when it comes to you and this person. And giving them a path to follow, an illuminated path to follow back to you. A fulfilled wish. So there's still hope that despite the Tower, red flags, complications, drama, that there is still hope that you guys can work this out. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and grab some healing messages here for this reading. All right, so let's take a look and see what presents itself here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. Healing messages for the collective for the second half of June. Look at this. The soulmate card coming in. Okay, a very strong soul bond. Whether you see this person as a soulmate, a twin flame, it doesn't really matter what the label is. This is a very special soul connection between two people. This is my law of attraction card in this deck. Your intentions, whatever energies you're putting out there, is what you will attract back to you. So make sure your intentions are crystal clear. You know exactly what it is that you are wanting to manifest. We do have the new love card here. So for some of you guys, because I'm reading for a huge number of people, some of you might be watching this and thinking, you know what, we've been through too much in this relationship and too much damage has been done and I'm just ready for something new. Soulmate, new love. So take it if it applies. Take it if that's the direction that you want to go. This could also represent a new chapter, a new beginning for those of you who are in separation. For those that have turned to prayer, your prayers have been answered, okay? But sometimes the way I see this, sometimes our prayers are answered in a very different way from what we're expecting. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just different, you know, and sometimes it's even better than what we could have even envisioned for ourselves. And you've got the power, Virgo, to be able to create change, to be able to create movement, to be able to bring in blessings and abundance into your life, not just regarding your love life either. These are some beautiful messages coming through to help you heal on this journey at this time. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab some cards from the Lover's Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Virgo. Look at this. There's this need to wait. It says, don't rush into it. Allow nature to take its course. Okay? And believe it or not, we have another soulmate card coming through. We have another power card coming in. So very heavy soulmate interactions and cards coming through here. And two power cards that are reflected right there. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And you've done that. For some of you, you have done that. You continue perhaps to take control of your life, your situation, and your person sees this, and perhaps they are now ready to come towards you as a better person. And for some of you, as I've mentioned, you perhaps have closed the door to that chapter of your life and you're ready for someone new, something new to come into your life. And so it might not be happening quite yet, but it's on its way to you. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and wrap it up with some final messages from the Whispers of Love deck. For Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides. I'm guided to this one. We have rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. If that is what you need right now, take it. You know, because sometimes life can be really chaotic and crazy and busy, and we forget to just take a break. I know I do. And so if this is something that you need, absolutely take advantage of that, because you got to restore your energy. All right, let's grab one more. Love makes the difference. Love can help heal past hurts and provides a sense of security, self-worth, and importance. Absolutely. And whoever it is that you are in separation from, I feel it falls on their lap as well to be able to create change and to be a better partner coming towards you in order to make a difference in the connection and in your life. And for those of you going in a different direction, welcoming in new love, or at least looking for love, as the card says, you know, love can help heal past hurts, people that have broken your heart and hurt you, that have disappointed you. Healing takes time, which is why there is this need to not rush into it. Okay, so don't rush into a relationship just to be in a relationship. What you're looking for here is a quality relationship that can be a forever and always type situation, not someone who's just going to be in and out of your life or just be in it strictly for sex or the physical connection. All right, Virgo, so that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. There's so much coming through here. Whatever part of this made sense for you, I do hope that it helps you out. And if you're interested in your own reading, that information is down below. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you next time.